Well, this is stupid. Michigan GOP chair Kristina Karamo refuses to step down after party votes her out. I think we're going to see even more of this, and the more people that start to do this after they've been voted out, the less likely it is we're going to be able to remove them. This straight up, this lady right here is a communist if she thinks that votes don't matter when she's being voted out. But I don't know. I don't know the situation yet, so I'm going to have to read it. Kristina Karamo is who is this? Washington Times. Okay. Kristina Karamo is refusing to step down as chairwoman of the Michigan GOP after she was officially ousted from the post on Wednesday following months of strife within the party. Was she voted out by her own party? Ronna McDaniel admitted to me that I'm still legally the chair of the Michigan Republican Party, and the RNC has no authority to override the precinct delegates or the state central committee, Ms. Karamo said in a 10-minute-long video on the Michigan GOP X page Wednesday. But former Michigan Rep. Pete Hoekstra, who received an endorsement from former President Donald Trump, was chosen to replace her by a special committee created by the Republican National Committee. So, I don't understand. Okay. In a separate emailed statement, Ms. Karamo's faction called the ruling against her biased and said it further solidifies our position that the RNC has no authority to override the will of the MIGOP precinct delegates and state committee members. So wait, the government's trying to force her out, not the voters. And I could understand if they took a vote to remove her, but it doesn't seem like they did. It seems like they have this special committee that they use to remove her. And I don't know how that could stand, especially if it's fairly new. Like, I don't trust it when the government makes these new committees and new things that are actively against people, especially people who are just regular people. I don't know who this is. I'm not saying she's a regular person. I've never heard of this person. Republicans have had problems with Ms. Karamo's leadership for months, and she was voted out as chair on January 6th, with the committee citing fundraising problems and party infighting, among other reasons. She refused to accept the vote then, calling the meeting illegitimate. Her defiance thrust the party into even more disarray throughout January. Good, actually. I'm fine with disarray in the Republican Party. And maybe they'll figure shit out and get their act together. The Committee on Contests ruled that it is their belief that Karamo was removed as chair, and it was recommended to the RNC Executive Committee to ratify Hoekstra as chair. The RNC said in a statement Wednesday. The Executive Committee took action Wednesday to unanimously ratify Hoekstra as an RNC member as chair. And so they did vote? Or it was just the committee voted? In a statement, Mr. Hoekstra called on Ms. Karamo to give up the position. If anybody watches this and has any more information, please put those in the comments, because I want to know more about this, because this is getting into some dangerous waters when people aren't wanting to leave their office, or people that shouldn't be removing people are removing people from office. I don't know, and I would really like to know, because this is like Civil War kind of stuff. Both the RNC and our party's presumptive nominee, Donald Trump, have now both come forward and recognized me as the duly elected chair of the Michigan Republican Party. He said in a statement, "It is time for the former chair, who was properly removed in accordance with the..." Wait. Duly elected. Was he elected? Who elected him? Who elected this guy? Did they hold a vote with the people, or did people within the government vote? Because if people within the government vote, then this should not be. It is time for the former chair who was properly removed in accordance with the MIGOP bylaws to enter. I'm going to have to look that up. Misinformation campaign and join the fight to re-elect Donald Trump rather than dividing this party. So she's against Trump is the whole deal. That automatically raises red flags to me from this chick. Mr. Trump congratulated Mr. Hoekstra on Truth Social and said he looks forward to working with him. He is a winner who was a great congressman from Michigan and likewise did a fantastic job as ambassador to the Netherlands. Wait, I think I do know who this guy is. Pete will make the Republican Party of Michigan great again. Another cultist. And has my complete and total endorsement to be its chairman. He will never let you down. No. It's government. They always let you down, even if they're trying to do good. If they're actually trying to do good, they're going to be stopped. So they will always let you down. There is no bringing you up. When a government starts, it starts rocky and raises up to its great era, and then hits that peak, and then it just goes down, 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 down. Even when we were at our best in like the 1960s, it was awful, the things that we were doing to get there. So, I think the best time in this country was like right after we formed it and right after the Revolutionary War. A hearing is pending on a lawsuit over the party's leadership in Kent County Circuit Court. Ms. Karamo is still listed as chairwoman on the party's website. I don't know about this situation. Somebody's going to have to explain it to me. Or I'm going to have to do some hours of reading, which I don't have time for today. I got all weekend, though. But, okay. Yeah, I'll look more into this. If you like what I do here, I'm getting better at it. I'm learning every day. I'm adding more stuff. I just recently got thumbnails working where I'm not just taking a screenshot of the video that I was doing. Leave a like. I got stuff down in that description. You can click down there and check that shit out. And you right there in this lens that I barely look at. You be a good boy.